Hey, this is Sean Mulcahy. You're watching Presspass TV. Thanks for coming.
Hey guys, and welcome to PressPassTV.com. I'm Morgan Page. Syracuse alum Anna Goodale is now a United States national rower. She's constantly in the weight room and works hard to improve her stroke. Francesca Iacovangelo introduces us to this focused and intense athlete.
My name is Anna Goodale, and I train with the U.S. National Rowing Team, and this is my day. We're leaving for practice now. It's like 6:30, and we will probably be back from practice about 11:30 or so. We have the middle of the day to kind of hang out and do what we need to do, and then we'll go back to practice at 5:30. It's kind of important to eat something in between practices. We usually row for about, I would say, an hour and a half to 2 hours every morning, and then we take about an hour break and then come back and either do an hour or a 10K erg, which takes about 40 minutes, or lifting weights, or we'll go out and row again. So it's a lot of work. We burn about 2,000 calories, according to Susan, in the morning practice. So it's good to kind of refuel. We rowed at the Princeton University Boathouse, which is an amazing boathouse and an incredible facility.
And how far is that from where you live?
It's about a mile from where we live, so super convenient.
You could actually run there.
I could, theoretically. And if I was a little bit more motivated, I probably would, but at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I don't have that kind of motivation. The boathouse right now is kind of under construction. In April, we had a huge flood, and the water was about 2 feet high in the boathouse. And we were an inch away from the record. So, yeah, it was an adventure. We really are extraordinarily lucky to be a part of their thing, and they have an awesome facility. And right now, they're actually not here because they're off at summer break, so we actually get lockers. But for most of the year, we don't. We kind of have to just work around them. Okay, let's go down. This is the erg room. It's a great erg room, but I have to say that I don't exactly like being in here. Ergs are a stationary workout that we use for cardio and for training, and we also test on them. We do 2,000 meter tests and 6,000 meter tests and 30-minute tests and 10-minute tests and 1-minute tests, and there's pretty much a lot of pain involved. This is the weight room, and a lot of people end up stretching and hanging out before practice, and we'll come back up here after practice to stretch a bit, and that's where we lift weights. So these are like the national team bays. We keep all of our boats here and share with the Lakers, who are the Masters rowing club that come out here. They're just coming off the water now, and then some private boats too. So pretty much we have that side of the bay, and that's where we keep all of our boats, except for the big boats because there's not enough room.
6 years ago, Anna Goodale joined the rowing team at Syracuse University as a walk-on freshman, never having put her hands on an oar in her life. Now she spends her days here on Carnegie Lake in Princeton, New Jersey, as a member of the national rowing team, something she says is a dream come true.
After I graduated from Syracuse, I moved directly to Princeton, and the coach kind of said, well, you know, we expect you to kind of be in the spare situation. And we were in pairs and doing a pairs matrix and just racing and racing and racing, and I started to win races. I ended up making that boat, and I got to go to Japan in 2005 for the World Championship there. And it was an incredible experience and bittersweet because we came in fourth by 0.2 of a second. There's yours. It was pretty intense and a hard one to swallow, but came back and worked really hard the next year. And then in 2006 we went to England, and the World Championship was in England, and I made the boat again, and we won. And we actually set a world's best time in the process of 5 minutes, 55 seconds and half a second.
We want to clean it up, staying a little lower on the boat, guys. Kind of overreacting to the lower heights.
Most of the intense stuff is actually done here because we're all racing to get a seat in the boat. As soon as the World Championship ends, you officially have to start making the team for the next year. So it's a huge, long process, and then it gets more and more intense as the year goes on. And into the summer, which is where we are now, or where we're just starting to get into, is really where it gets intense, and we actually start really racing and trying to figure out who's fastest and who's moving boats the best. It's amazing that we train all year long for about 7 minutes worth of racing. I mean, we train 3 times a day, 7 days a week, you know? And rowing is really like very few other sports where it's a long sprint. The whole race, 2,000 meters, is as hard as you can go. You give everything you got all the way down the course, and somehow in the last little bit you come up with more, because that's really the sprint. But I think the trick is that we're all racers, and that's why we're here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that too. My teammates are awesome. We have fun. They're really some of my best friends, and so it makes it really fun. And I get along with everybody on my team, and there's something I admire about every single one of them. You gotta spice up your life somehow when all you do is row, and then row some more, or at least I think so. Welcome to PT. First thing you do when you come to PT is we heat the muscle. So it's mostly my pec and the back of my shoulder. I had an injury a little while ago, well, almost a year ago now. And it just tweaked it in a weird way, and just kind of keeping in touch with it to make sure it doesn't come back full force, because any time out is the time that somebody else gets your seat, and that's not cool. So try to stay as healthy as possible. So it's just simple exercises that loosen up the muscles to get ready to get a little help. I've always been a port, so I'm constantly to this side. So one side of my body is a little out of whack. I won the basketball state championship in my junior year in high school, but I didn't play a second in the game. But I still take credit. I didn't play a single second in the game.
But you still got the patch, right?
I still got the glory. That's what I like to think, at least. My freshman year in college, it was something that possibly could happen someday, and then my sophomore year became a little bit more of a dream, and something that I really kind of started to think about and thought I might want to do. And then by my senior year, the dream had really fallen into a reality, and it was like, wow, this is right in my grasp, and then here I am and doing it. And I thank my lucky stars, because I don't know, I feel just incredibly privileged to be here. And it takes a lot of work, but I love it. So it makes it easy to do.
On the water with Anna Goodale and the national rowing team. Francesca Iacomangelo, PressPassTV.com.
Hope you enjoyed that story. We have a lot more of them on our website, PressPassTV.com, or on our YouTube page at youtube.com/PressPass. For everyone here at Press Pass TV, I'm Morgan Page. Bye.